purpose of Rehoboth Fire getting the trailer was to give our guys the opportunity to do some real-world type training in both an apartments type setting or a house type setting, and also in a maze type setting. This type of prop is not owned by the town of Rehoboth or anything like it. We've used the schools and some other abandoned houses in the past, but this is really something that was offered to us and gave us the ability to get all 60 of our guys through some training all within 2 weeks.
The purpose that we got the maze trailer from Rebuildex was to help train my firefighters and keep their skills keen on searching buildings in smoke environments and tight spaces. It's really the best prop that we could possibly use other than a real building that's on fire or filled with smoke. And we don't have those a lot, and we don't have the opportunity to do that. So this trailer certainly helps us keep our skills sharp.
We use the Rebuildex maze trailer to improve readiness and increase the margin of safety for our membership in response to structural firefighting events. We used it on 2 occasions. One of those occasions was just to get our members in their PPE and working on air. And the other time we utilized the trailer was to do air consumption rate training, which provided each member with their own air consumption rate calculation per minute of use doing moderate firefighting duties.
Well, the maze trailer was a great thing to have brought to the fire department, where we were able to train in simulated conditions that we wouldn't ordinarily be able to do unless we were to travel to another department's training facility or the fire academy. It was a well thought out piece of apparatus, and enabled us to do several different types of scenarios in search and rescue in blackout conditions.
The control room is extremely helpful to us because we can actually have a training officer and the other firefighters watch what's going on. Also, it's a great safety device for us. If somebody gets into trouble or panics, there's no way that we could not see that, or we certainly can help them out if that's the case. But I found that the control room was extremely helpful for our training officers. We can see what's going on, what they're doing right, what they're doing wrong, and correct those and remediate anything that needs to be done.
The upstairs apartment portion of the trailer was especially useful in informing our firefighters the proper use of different types of equipment that we have. The thermal imaging camera especially, we were able to simulate smoky conditions with the simulated smoke and hide a victim up into an apartment area where the firefighters were tasked with some of the things that they might actually encounter in a real fire situation. Well, they did a lot of search and rescue on their hands and knees, found the victims, did several extrication scenarios, different ways of extricating the victim from a fire, and it proved to be a very, very valuable training experience.
What we liked most about the Maze trailer was that it's mobile. They brought it to us. They left it with us as long as we needed it to accomplish what we had to do. So on each shift, we have 4 different shifts here. Rather than bring people in off duty, each shift had the opportunity during the week or the 2 weeks that it was here to train with the Maze trailer. And I think it's as realistic as we can get without burning a building down. So I thought it was a great concept, and it's a great tool for the firefighters.
So what I love about the trailer is that it's free, and Rebuildex provides all the setup and preparation for it. So basically, when we make an arrangement for it to come to our department, we step into the door and it's ready to roll. It's fully functional. We had to provide power for it, which is simple. We just had some extension cords and plugged it in. And fully functional, air conditioned for the summertime, heated for the wintertime, lights, sound from smoke alarms. It gives a real simulation to it.
Well, the experience with Rebuildex was outstanding. They delivered the apparatus to the fire department property. We were able to have it during our regular training schedule. They left it with us for a nice extended period where we were able to get all of our duty groups through there, as well as having it for our regular monthly training. And it is clearly a well thought out piece of equipment. They also were very interested in our feedback so that they might improve upon it, and we're very, very grateful for having the opportunity to train.
What we loved about it was just having the availability to get a hold of something like that and have it for 2 straight weeks. So I think we used it every night except for Friday nights, Saturday, Sunday, and every night during the week. We offered not only had mandatory company drills with it, but we were also able to offer any firefighter that wanted to come and improve their skills and go through the trailer as many times as they want, which several of them did, because it is a unique opportunity. It's just fantastic that a company like Rebuildex would partner with the fire service to provide these types of training props, as well as the flashover trailer, the burn trailer, and the forcible entry prop. Just amazing to have that type of availability with something that they didn't have to do, but they've done because they truly want to help us be safe.